Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I do apologize if I am late. I wasn't putting videos up last night. I did take a break. Instead of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I got up at about 8:30 this morning because I've got a big weekend. We got this live stream happening, and that means a really early morning. So I do apologize in advance, but we're back on board. Yeah. And guess what we're talking about? Corruption in the South African Police Service. Now, before I go any further about the South African Police Service, please understand that there are a lot of very, very good and hard-working police in the South African Police Services. Unfortunately, you've got a group within that service who are as corrupt as can be, and they reflect what's going on right through all the other levels of government. So we are talking about the corrupt police, not all the South African Police Service people. Let's just be totally clear on that. But, you know, it just takes one or two bad eggs to spoil it for everybody, the reputation. And that's the trouble. And you've got more than a few bad eggs in the South African Police Service. Let me show you why. South African Police Service foiled a farm attack in Foriesburg Farm. 5 heavily armed men, 2 of whom were policemen, were arrested after receiving information about the farm attack. Quick-thinking police officers in Foriesburg, Free State, are being hailed as heroes after they successfully prevented a farm attack in a remote area of the community. It is understood that a group of 5 assailants were planning an armed robbery at a nearby property before they were captured by the police. They found the group near a farm and managed to haul them aside and conduct a stop and search. The officers found a bevy of weapons and ammunition. They are charged with conspiracy to commit an armed robbery, possession of unlicensed firearms, and possession of ammunition without a license. And I'll just show you a few of the images that accompany this story. Now, again, this is happening all over South Africa now. You've got the bad eggs in the South African Police Service who are tying up with gangs, and they've got the guns. So they go in and they shoot people up and they do whatever they do. It's really feral. And if you don't believe me, I've got a report that proves it. And I've got to thank, and this is a shout out to Lynn and Herzog, who've from 2 different sources given me information which I'm using here. Let's first of all look at the photos. Okay, now Corruption Watch said in its report dealing corruption in the police service has revealed alarming levels of wrongdoings by these entrusted with upholding the law in the country. Bribery, abuse of power, and dereliction of duty lead to the list of complaints the watchdog said it had received between 2012 and 2018 from members of the public. The damning report alleged that most implicated officials were detectives and investigating officers who were helping their colleagues by accepting bribes and abusing their position. Its report, titled Corruption in Uniform When Cops Become Criminals, was released on Thursday. Corruption Watch said around 1,400 members of the public shared their experiences of police corruption with the organization during a 6-year period. Leading the corruption category was bribery, which included acts of police colluding with criminals. Abuse of resources and threats of violence were also detailed in the report. The civil society organizations Malusi and Kala said disappearing police dockets in exchange for money is still a major worry. And you lose those police dockets, here's no case. The criminals walk scot-free. Sorry, I hate to say that Scott is my name, but it is what it is. Oh dear. And Carla said their report also explored the problem of some men in blue who abuse their power to prey on women. He has implored the government to intervene, saying otherwise the situation will not change. And the police minister, Gele, he is a complete and utter idiot, in my opinion anyway. Corruption Watch said high levels of corruption in the police service will continue to fester unless there was political will from the top brass to deal with the perpetrators within their own ranks. And Carla said when police and criminals colluded, the public lost. Even though time and time and again for the last 25 years there have been several reforms and so many changes we can point out, but people still feel the people who are supposed to protect them are not doing that. And look, I have got so much evidence on this channel. Just go and look back at the old videos, and you'll see what they're saying is correct. There's an incredible issue, a very disturbing issue within the credibility of the South African Police Service. And once it loses its credibility, it's a lame dog. And that's the danger. You don't want that happening. Anyone who's actually implicated in this sort of shit, they should be just turfed out of the police service without any questions asked. That's what they've got to do. But they won't do it because it's part of the way that they're just rorting the system. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, ring the bell for the updates, and have a great day.